Getting Hard Away 70 back with another EP. Top of the morning to my good people. And I'm here with a different EP this morning. You know, this is a story that I've personally been following for a minute. You know, myself, as I'm sure you know, a lot of people have. Two of the more, interesting boxers in boxing today, David Benavidez and Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Now we all know these two people backstories. David Benavidez, up and coming rising prospect slash contender. You know what I mean? He's a fan friendly fighter, a fan favorite. You know what I mean? Is David Benavidez, and you got the 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 never shy, always brass, outspoken Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. A lot of people, know Boo Boo Andrade from his famous or infamous run in with Canelo Alvarez. Depending on how you look at it and whatnot. Uh, both of these fighters are undefeated at the moment. Both these fighters are, former champions. David Benavidez's situation is, a little funny because his next bout will be for the interim WBC belt at 168, which is the division that Canelo Alvarez is undisputed in. David Benavidez will be fighting for an interim belt in that division because Canelo Alvarez is currently at 175 right now. But Samson is David Benavidez's manager. If you know or if you don't know, I'm telling you now. Samson is David Benavidez's manager. He's the guy who handles David Benavidez's business ventures, right? So Samson was doing the interview yesterday. Samson was doing the interview yesterday, and I happened to have somebody who was sitting in on this meeting. I didn't go to this meeting, but somebody close to me, attended this meeting, and they let me listen into the meeting. Right? They let me be a fly on the wall in this meeting. And Samson said that Boo Boo Andrade wasn't looking, for that David Benavidez wasn't looking for Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade fight in the future. You know what I mean? That this wasn't a fight that's on their radar. And okay, well, why certainty? Why did he say that? The reason that he gave that they wasn't looking for, a Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade fight right now. The reason he gave was because that the WBO belt is not a belt that they're interested in. Yes, he said the WBO belt is not a belt that they're interested in. That is why a Boo Boo Andrade fight, can't or won't be made. They're not looking for or towards a Boo Boo Andrade fight. Now, I have a lot of people, tell me that David Benavidez can't get fights, that David Benavidez is the boogeyman in his division. What's good, Lala? Let me say what's up to the people that came in the building. Shout out my guy Lewis. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Lewis. My guy Big Slugger. What's good, Big Slugger? Drew Stacks. Top of the morning. Glad you could make it. My girl Lala. What's good, Lala? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. But yeah, so Samson said that the WBO isn't the belt that they're looking for. So the fight with Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, isn't going to happen. I know David Benavidez himself, had came and this isn't the first time that this that rumblings had came up, about this fight. A lot of people, are pushing, the Jabal Charlo and David Benavidez fight, which is cool. But if we really, making sense about situations and what's going on, that fight not going to happen because one is at 160 pounds and the other one is at 168 pounds. This fight this fight is more realistic because both guys are at 168. Boo Boo Andrade, the next fight will be against Zach Parker. And David Benavidez' next fight will be against David Lemieux. You know what I mean? Both guys are at 168. David Benavidez was good, Phil. David Benavidez, came out his own mouth and expressed interest in Boo Boo Andrade. At least that's what he said. He said it in the interview recently that he wouldn't mind fighting Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. And if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you now. Demetrius Andrade heard that said interview, heard the same interview, right? And he responded. He said, "Well, okay, I'll drop my fight with Zach Parker, and you drop your next fight, and we'll fight each other." You know what I mean? After Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade said that, Sampson, he came out and he said we would need 7 million to fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, or something like that. And David Benavidez himself came out and said, "Yeah, I would need way more money to fight Boo Boo Andrade than I would Canelo Alvarez. I take less to fight Canelo Alvarez because it's a big payday." And nobody seemed to care too much that David Benavidez called out Boo Boo Andrade. And then when Demetrius Andrade obliged him, they turned the other cheek. And now, not saying now he's not even now. This is not about the $7 million thing or whatnot. This is about now they're saying they don't want to fight him because they're not interested in getting the WBO belt. You know what I mean? People like to, when it comes to David Benavidez, what's good? What's good, Phil Barrett? Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Phil. My guy, Alonzo Thacker. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Alonzo. When it comes to David Benavidez, people like to, call him the boogeyman. People like to push the Jamal Charlo fight on him. And that's cool. I understand that. We want to see good fights. We do, right? We do, right? So I understand it. But we have a good fight sitting right in front of us, right? We got two guys who are in the same division who seemingly want to fight each other. Both fighters said that they will fight each other. But you got one fighter side, Team Benavidez. Sampson is his manager, who just said again in the meeting, that I heard out of my own mouth. No, I heard this out of my own mouth. Sampson, who is David Benavidez's manager, said that they're not interested in a Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade fight. Now, my only challenge to you and to everybody else, everybody within the reach of my voice and in this video, the same energy that you guys give David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, who not even in the same division, the same energy that that you guys give those two guys about a fight, that Charlo didn't even ask for. I need that same energy when it comes to David Benavidez and this fight that he did ask for, but now it seems like that him and his team are heavily backpedaling at every chance that they get with this Demetrius Andrade thing. Even Dave Benavidez did an interview more so recently. He said, "Oh, well, I want to fight Canelo. I want to fight Jamal Charlo." And he named somebody else. He named everybody but Demetrius Andrade. And my thing is, y'all at the same division. How could you be considered the boogeyman and you don't want to fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade? It's like whenever they mention Boo Boo Andrade, it's always something coming up. It's always a weird reason why they don't want the fight to happen. At first it was 7 million, and now it's because we don't care about the WBO. You know what I mean? So I guess you don't care about getting undisputed. How you go get undisputed if you don't get the WBO? But that's all I got. Sampson, Demetrius, David Benavidez's manager, just came out again and said that they're not interested in a Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade fight. This is not a fight that they want to happen. I don't understand it. I don't understand why everybody is pushing a Jamal Charlo fight when they're not even in the same division. When you got a guy like Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, who the big fights have seemed to so avoid his whole career, seemingly begging these guys, Canelo, Benavidez, and Charlo for big fights, and nobody is stepping up to the plate. But yet you want to tell me, oh, well, they should fight each other. They all should fight each other. Well, the people that want to fight, the people that want to fight each other, not fighting each other as well, right? Dave Benavidez want to fight Charlo. Y'all say Charlo don't want to fight Dave Benavidez. I say Charlo not in the same division to fight Dave Benavidez. So y'all say Charlo don't want to fight Benavidez. Well, it look like Benavidez don't want to fight Andrade, a guy that he called out under his own power. People forget Dave Benavidez freely called out Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, and Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade answered. He said, "Drop your fight, I'm gonna drop my fight." Team Benavidez said, "Nah, I'm okay." And then later on, again, Team Dave Benavidez himself said, "Yeah, I fight Boo Boo Andrade." And Andrade said, "Okay, let's fight." And then you had Samson come out and say, "Well, we gonna need $7 million, or or whatever. We'll need more. We'll need more for him than we will Canelo," which is bullshit. And then you had Benavidez come out and say, "Well, no, I never said that about $7 million. I'll fight Andrade." And then Andrade said, "Cool, let's fight after our fights." But then now you got Samson coming out saying that, this is a fight that, this isn't a fight that we want because now we don't care about the WBO. But that's how I got on that situation. Just wanted to keep y'all updated. I just want to tell y'all the same energy I got for Jamal Charlo and him, quote unquote, not wanting to fight David Benavidez, even though they 8 pounds apart. I need y'all to have that same energy about David Benavidez not wanting to fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade when Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is knocking down his bush, beating his window. But I just need y'all to be consistent and keep that same energy with everybody, not just your favorite fighters and the people that you like. But that's all I got. Skin the heart away, Sudden T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.